The coalition talks took center stage at the National Workers' Union National Policy Conference as alliance partners pushed for a minority government led by the African National Congress. NUM hosted the Tripartite Alliance partners at the conference as they deliberated on workers' rights. The alliance says retrenchments in the mining industry are unjustified and defended the workers' right to work. Newzroom Afrika's Nqobile Madlala has more.
We don't want to see the repeat of Zondo Commission. We don't want to see a repeat of posting people who think the voting power is the entitlement.
Whoever comes into the government of national unity or a coalition for that matter must respect the rights that South Africans, the working class in general.
The forces of neoliberalism of the DA, as well as these forces of distraction, of counter-revolutionary forces symbolized by MK, must be equally rejected.
Speaking at the National Union of Mine Workers National Policy Conference, the ANC's alliance partners said the party needs to reflect after losing its total majority at the 2024 general elections.
How can you have service delivery protests across the country, but you don't seem to understand what is going on? How can it happen that across all towns, sewer system is not managed? How can you think people don't see that you are not able to do your work when all the streets are filthy?
The unions are concerned about the retrenchments that are eating away at the workforce.
From COVID to load shedding, if you look at the total number of unemployment now, which is 33% of the youth, at about more than 50%, it affects black people. As if it's not enough, is Section 189 left, right, and center? But if we want to understand how many new mines are in the pipeline, nobody is clear with that information.
The big bosses have announced retrenchments in the mining sector, and they have to respond to that because these retrenchments are not in line with what is happening in the markets, for instance, with the high prices of gold.
Also, some of the policies that we already know, that were already under the contestations, being the National Health Insurance, for instance, which include the Health and Safety, the Mining Health and Safety Act that is supposed to be signed into law.
The ANC has promised to engage its alliance partners as it continues to talk to form a government of national unity. The party also acknowledged the importance of reflection given its poor showing at the polls.
The focus now is, to make sure that not only do we consolidate those policies to improve on the lives of workers, particularly mine workers, and to take into consideration their plight, but also to, improve the broader situation in the country.
The NUM National Policy Conference will continue on Wednesday. For Newzroom Afrika on Channel 405, I am Nqobile Madlala in Boksburg.